So guys, what I would suggest is that you get in before your session 5 to 10 minutes early if you can. One of the great things to do is get on a piece of cardio, spend a minute or two on there, just gently raise your heart rate, vary the machine as you go along for 3 to 5 minutes of cardio, and then do a little bit of band work, a little bit of glute work, just before you get into your session with your trainers. If you are doing an upper body day, spend a little bit more time focusing on the upper body exercises, likewise with lower body. It is just about committing a little bit of time before you come into the session to get the best out of your workout. Okay guys, so we're going to start off with your warm-up and mobility piece. First thing we're going to do is spend maybe 5 minutes getting our heart rate up. We use a system called Ramp, so raise your heart rate, activate your muscles, mobilize your joints, and prime and prepare your body for the workout. First thing that we'll do is jump on a couple of pieces of cardio, maybe do a minute or two, 60-70% effort, just get your muscles nice and warm. What we don't want to do is do any kind of mobilization work or any stretching at all when we're cold, because you do risk injury. So get yourself nice and warm, raise your heart rate, which just gets the blood pumping in your body so that you're good to go. So you spend a bit of time in your cardio, maybe go between 2 or 3 different pieces of cardio, and then Stairmaster, again, that's a really good one. It just switches on all your posterior chain, all of the muscles in your back, which just gets you ready for your session. Okay, so we're nice and warm now, done a little bit of cardio. So we're now going to focus on trying to mobilize our joints and activate our muscles. So we're going to start with some band mobilization work, and just to get the muscles in your back activated. So some nice stretches for the back of your body. And it is just about, at this stage, just getting your arms and your legs moving. Specific to your workout and specific to areas that you might have concern with. For example, if you had issues with your lower back, you would want to start off by activating your glutes. So doing some step up, doing some hip bridges. Again, if you're desk based and you've got a tight thoracic, you want you sitting on a bench doing some rotations, doing some T rotations on the floor, which again just opens up your thoracic, and just focusing on the areas that you individually are struggling with. So when you go into your session, you're primed and ready to go. Now, if we are doing a chest session, replicate what you're going to be doing in the session with a very light weight, maybe 50% of what you're used to doing, just so that by the time you hit your SPT session, you're ready to go. So if you know that you're doing a lower body day and you're starting with squats, you want to be putting a lot of emphasis onto the lower body movement. So grab a glute band, whack it around your legs, and we're going to do the crab walks up and down the track. Now, there is tons of this kind of stuff on YouTube, tons of ways you can work out how to mobilize different joints. Too much for us to go through on every single body part in this video. So as well as our mobility and movement work, it is also, if you're going to be doing big compound lifts, a really good idea to use a foam roller. Now, this is one of the vibrating foam rollers, and I'll pop a link onto the WhatsApp group so you can get them. I think they're about £70 on Amazon, but it's just really, really good to free up and mobilize the joints. Go onto YouTube, there's tons of different videos if you want to find an area that you want to focus on, but generally, if you've got an area that's tight, impinged in any way, that's the area you need to focus on. You're not trying to hurt yourself, you're just trying to free that area up. If I switch this on, you'll hear the vibration, which just gives that little bit of extra massage in the joint. For me, tight area is glute, so I would spend a little bit of time just massaging this, try and find the pressure point, and then just spend a little bit of time, you're not blasting over it very, very quick. You're just trying to isolate the area, spend a bit of time there just to get that muscle to loosen up a little bit. And again, this is really good to do after your workout as well. Before you stretch, it really complements stretching because it just allows you to go that little bit deeper. If you've got an area tight hamstring, just load your leg over the top of it to give you that extra pressure. Calf is tight, so I would spend a little bit of time just massaging that calf. You are going to get one side is tighter than the other. That is very natural, but the more time that you spend doing this kind of thing, the less impingement and pain you're going to have, and it'll improve your overall performance in the gym on every session.